J.R. Santana, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down. Spencer Steer stands in for the Phillies.
Steer.
On the ground to short, Santana. Tosses to first. Two gone now.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 3.
J.R. Santana digs in now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And it's even up. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Chopper to second. On to first. And the inning is over. We head to back in the Bronx, bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, J.R. Santana. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Nola with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And up next for New York, David Fry. Nola throw to first.
Safe.
The pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Santana stands at second with no outs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes with 2 strikes, you think he's either going to double up or try to blow a fastball by you with the next pitch. And right there, he snapped off another curve. That was the same result as the pitch before.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Grounds one to short. That ends the inning. 1 gone, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feet, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. 1 out, base is empty.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
First pitch swinging.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The shortstop takes the ball. The Phils leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. That misses the zone. 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
On the ground to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. David Fry, the next to hit. Two outs. Here goes the runner. Out towards left center. Crow Armstrong tracks it down for the out. Yanks leave one. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Santana with an okay game in the loss.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
One down. Spencer Steer stands in for the Phillies.
Steer.
1-1-1. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
J.R. Santana will hit next. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. There's your strike.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
2 on, 1 out. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And that's way high. And the count's even at 2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Pereira at second. Judge over at first with 1 away. This is mashed way back and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
And now, Luis Rengifo.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Hit me at 3. Hit me at 3.
The throw in. The tag out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
2 outs, base is empty. And a base hit up the middle. Two outs, runner at first. Brian Reynolds stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ran inside, almost got him. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second. Save.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
I got 3-2.
Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 out, base is empty.
The shortstop, Santana.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Out number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now the shortstop, J.R. Santana. He's already homered here in this one. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
He swings and fouls one off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Brian Reynolds here. Throw over to first. Santana back on a dive. The 2-1. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe. Out to short, Troy. And they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
Romy Gonzalez stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. One left for the Yankees, and they're on top 7-1. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Zips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, J.R. Santana. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go, Harper. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Base knock right field. And now first and second with 2 outs.
The left fielder.
And now for the Phillies, Junior Caminero. The Phillies down to their final strike. On the ground, and this should do it. Santana. And that is the ball game. Santana really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
J.R. Santana, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. So runner at second, 2 down. Santana getting ready to hit. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. The Yanks leave 1 scoreless after 1. Man at first with 1 gone. And digging in for Philadelphia, Luis Rengifo. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners, and those are guys that can just smell that RBI. So when you're talking about a consistent player like this that can give you good at-bats from each side of the plate, that's the guy that you're going to see many times coming up big.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 13. Now batting, shortstop, Santana.
Ball 1.
One down, base is empty. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carlos Narvaez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Ground ball left side could be 2. There's 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back in the Bronx. Now it's the shortstop, J.R. Santana.
Santana.
call. Back to work. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball one.
You know, these Yankees need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Corrals it, and there's one down.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Carlos Narvaez stands in for the Phillies.
Narvaez.
Line to left. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate.
Well, these guys were trying to take a lead late in this ball game. It looked like he had a real chance to get in there safely, but the defense was all over it. Close play at the plate. The tag gets him just in time to keep the game tied.
And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. That one the other way, and it's just foul. That is close. Hit on the ground might be two. Slings to second, on to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So bases all loaded up. And next for New York, Everson Pereira.
Yankees, the center fielder, Everson.
One strike away. Popped up. Rengifo. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win. Santana had a game to forget in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
J.R. Santana, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and the batter will be the shortstop, J.R. Santana. Santana with another scorching run of play lately. And there's a strike.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
And that's their first base runner of the game.
Leading off,
David Fry stepping in now for the Yankees.
Fry.
The 2-1. And that one clips the corner. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. Rice with some impressive production lately. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second. Out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Smoked on the ground to second. Rogers throws to first. They limit the damage. So 2 down. Braden Taylor next to hit for the Rays. Out to short. Santana whips it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Held in check here. They're down 1-0. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And stepping in for the Yankees, David Fry. Now a fly ball to right center. Anthony makes the grab on the run. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Now up for Tampa Bay, Gabriel Moreno. Hit slowly on the ground. In plenty of time to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Bottom of the 7th. And now the shortstop, J.R. Santana.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swung on, belted. Back there. And that is gone. He'll touch them all. His 11th of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now at the plate, Xavier Isaac. The Rays down to their final strike. Got it! And that's the ball game. Santana did a good job in the win. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
And stepping in for the Rays, Nasim Nunez, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Out to short, Santana. And he beats the throw, shows off the wheels right there, an infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
J.R. Santana in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Pereira leads off first with 1 away.
Strike 1. Whoa.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Rogers throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1-2-3. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
Fits? Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. The throw in. Safe with home, and the runner scores from second, and it's 12-1.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
2 down, base is empty. Everson Pereira getting ready to hit. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch, and he just misses. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That misses. 3-0. Swing and a foul out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Rebel.
So 2 down, and the batter now, J.R. Santana. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That one to first. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Yankees.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've
ham. There's one. He's out. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Meyer back to work. And he swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone, since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Kiersey on his way over. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Runner at second. Nobody out.
The shortstop, gone. Santana.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one ripped. And it's into the gap. Here comes the judge around third. He'll score in there safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
And next for New York, David Fry. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Alec Thomas now. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now here is Romy Gonzalez. That misses, and that's ball 3. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jackson Baumeister up and throwing. Number 70 getting loose as well. Edge of the zone for a strike. Now 3 and 2. Fans There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Sometimes he wears.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And this game is tied in the 7th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Ready to begin the 8th. Now, Dustin Harris. Out to short. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th. It's Aaron Judge now. The Yankees down to their final strike. Got him. And that is the ball game. Santana played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. Had 3 hits and 2 runs batted in.
Well, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, J.R. Santana. And that one is lifted in the air. Kiersey sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, number 37. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Santana.
Mizorowski back to work. This one high in the air to left center. Strange sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, J.R. Santana. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one fouled off. And fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Gabriel Moreno next to hit for the Rays.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going. And this might be his last shot at it, Boog.
Hit on the ground to short. Santana throws to first. 2 away. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out.
The shortstop, gone. Santana.
That misses the zone. 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Santana had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own.
J.R. Santana, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the New York Yankees taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. So, runner at second, 2 down. Santana will hit next.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And the batter will be the shortstop. Gilbert gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground, could be 2. The underhand flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
Santana.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Got him on the off-balance throw. Nobody out. Runner at first. There's a swing and a drive.
Go, go, go!
That's back there. He brought it back.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Next to hit, Jack Cervantes. Hit on the ground to short. Santana sends it across to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Man at first, J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. That's long gone. His 12th of the season. It's 4-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And at the plate for Miami, Agustin Ramirez.
Now batting, catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a ground ball. And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And that's a base hit. And out to a board.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now that sets up a...
Got him, and that's the ball game. Santana made a big contribution despite the loss. Only one hit. So 2 down. J.R. Santana now at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. Santana launched a homer in his most recent game. Up and in, and now 2-0.
2-0.
Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Brian Reynolds to bat next. And ball 4 to a board.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Off the mark there. Ball 1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
The right fielder, PK Morlando. Now batting.
Santana matched a homer in his last game. Rolled over to third. Throws to first in time. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder Brian Reynolds.
Man at first, nobody out. And now Ivan Melendez.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches out.
On to second, they get one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Aaron Judge. Enriquez is just 1 strike away. Popped up right side. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take the first 2 games of this series. Santana had a rough go of it in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees.
Santana.
Center field. Gilbert makes the grab. Runner tags from third. To the plate. Save. On the board first. It's 1-zip.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And up next for Miami, Jose Miranda.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Gorman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball to the right side. Goes to second for 1 and 2. What a play.
Batting fifth.
2 out, space is empty. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed.
The count's full.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Yankees, J.R. Santana. And he swings through that one.
You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Well, 1-run game. And now for the Marlins, Matt Shaw. Out to short. Santana sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
The Yankees looking to rally.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Awesome play there.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Santana with a less than great